Hello, it's Mako. What's up, guys? I am back with a brand new entertainment recap. Let's get into these stories, y'all. So this is really exciting news. Universal Music Group just announced the launch of a new venture. It is called Def Jam Africa. Def Jam Africa will be the home of Boity, Nasty C, Caspanyo Vest, and other talented folks from the continent. Now, if you're familiar with those artists, which if you're not, get up on game, you realize that they've released music under the UMG Africa banner. Well, what makes this deal different? My friend, I'm glad that you asked. So a source told Variety magazine, quote, Def Jam Africa is the first standalone UMG label in Africa that'll have its own identity, dedicated resources, and focus specifically on its core genres. And what are those genres? Well, it's hip hop, it's Afro beats, and trap talent. I love the fact that we're looking at Africa as this diverse place with all this different type of music. The trap music that's coming out of there is fuego. It's hot chisa. Now, I also love the fact that they're gonna have dedicated resources, those A&Rs, the creative teams, the marketing teams. To me, that'll really propel these artists into the space that they need to be in. So shout out to the entire team. They'll be based in Lagos, Nigeria, and in Johannesburg. And the man who will be overseeing all of it is their fierce leader, Sipho Dlamini. He is the MD of Universal Music, Sub-Saharan Africa, and South Africa. Okay, Sipho, I see you. New face, new body. Who this? Okay, let me explain. So Khloe Kardashian shared photos on social media that had people talking. She looks much different. She's bronzer, she's tanner. She even looks like she slimmed down a little bit. Now, the caption though, the caption is really what caught my attention. The caption said, location under the skin.
Oh, what? Wait! Huh? Girl.
Now, the comments under her post though, that's where the gold is in social media, is those comments. Somebody wrote, I don't know if Khloe Kardashian used a surgeon or an app for this new face, but either way, I want in. Hey, sign me up, okay? If there's an app for it, I'm all about that life. Let's move things over to Ayesha Curry. Now, she uploaded a photo as well that also caused quite a firestorm. People were talking about it. She looks great. She captioned it, took me long enough. Now, Ayesha looks incredible. On a normal day, this would have got people talking, but it was really because of her comments in 2015 when she said, quote, everyone's into barely wearing clothes these days, huh? Not my style. I like to keep the good stuff covered up for the one who matters. Ouch. She's wearing beachwear, so this is totally appropriate, but I think people back then were saying, like, don't police what women wear. Let them wear whatever they want to wear. But in regards to them changing their faces and their body, I'm all about women doing that. Just make sure that it's not coming from a place of self-doubt or insecurity. You're doing it just for you. If that's the case, well, heck, do you, boo? Also, is this what y'all are doing during quarantine? Because I'm just trying not to eat up the whole dang gone house, and y'all are coming out looking different. Okay. I see what it is. So one of the things I can talk about for hours is the royal family, the British royal family. They got so much drama, scandal. I mean, I just love them so much. So speaking of tea though, a bombshell of a cover story just dropped about the Duchess Kate Middleton, and there's some memorable quotes in there. So I want to go through them with you guys. Can we get started? Okay, so quote number 1 is about how since Meghan and Harry have left, Kate is feeling overwhelmed. It says, quote, Kate is furious about the larger workload. Of course, she's smiling and dressing appropriately, but she doesn't want this. She feels exhausted and trapped. Wait a minute, are y'all saying I look tired and exhausted? I would be so mad if I was Kate and Harry and Meghan. Where are y'all going? But this is exactly why they left. This right here. Quote number 2. Now this is about Kate's persona. We don't know much about her, right? We see the way that she dresses, but we don't know about her personality. Well, this quote says from an insider, the Duchess of Cambridge, so determined does she seem to project an aura of blandness as part of her regal persona. Wait a minute, I'm taking off my earrings. Where's the Vaseline? Did you just call me bland? Oh, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. Quote number 3. Now this is about the family though, the family dynamic, Kate, Pippa, and her mama. An insider claims, quote, none of them can quite believe they have hit the jackpot. So between Kate, Pippa, and Carol, there's an unspoken bond. A sort of, we have to bring it to fruition at all costs. Oh, so you talking about my mama and you talking about my sister? Let's scrap. I just came here to fight. Well, now I understand why Kate put out that statement refuting all of these rumors. Is because, dang, you call me bland and you said my mom and my sister and I got a pact? Oh, it's going down. So guys, did you read the article? Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. A few weeks ago, we were all celebrating Doja Cat. She had the #1 song, the remix to Say So featuring Nicki Minaj. We were all so happy for her. Well, fast forward to today and she's getting a ton of backlash. And the reason is because of her participation in these alt-right chat rooms. They're filled with a lot of racist, vile, disgusting things are said in there, and the users as well really say a lot of just gross things. Now, Doja also recorded a song called Didn't Do Nothing. Now that term, in case you're not familiar with it, because I certainly wasn't, that term mocks and makes fun of victims of police brutality. Now Doja has come out and said that she really was trying to flip that term over and turn a negative into a positive, but sis, some things just can't be saved like that. You just can't do stuff like that. Now, in addition to that, she put out a bunch of different statements, but one of her apologies read, quote, "I am a Black woman, half of my family is Black from South Africa, and I'm very proud of where I come from." Okay, I get that, but you can be Black and still have anti-Black sentiments. Those two things can coexist. They shouldn't, but you definitely can have those existing at the same time. In addition to that, you have to be careful, so careful with the things that you post on the internet because they can come back to haunt you. Now, as I mentioned, she's put out a ton of apologies, but the true apology to me is change behavior. So Doja, we're all watching you. Do better, sis. Whew. That was a lot. So that's all I have for this week, you guys. I'll see you next week.